If you may, please, my name is Mohammed Shan and I appear on behalf of the defence in this matter.
Thank you, counsel.
Does have a copy of the facts of the case at the matter in hand?
I do, thank you, counsel.
I would like to start off by giving a brief history of the defendant, if you may.
Go ahead.
The defendant is a 43-year-old female who is unemployed and has been charged with theft. Ms. Higgins has no job at present, and although it is understood that she does casual work when it's available to her, and she is in the process of looking for a job. I would like to look at Ms. Higgins' previous convictions now.
Please do, Mr. Shan.
Ms. Higgins has an undesirable history, and she has only failed to attend court on 2 occasions within the last 4 years. None of her previous crimes have been of a violent nature, and Ms. Higgins poses no threat to herself or any member of the public. Although Ms. Higgins has admitted to taking alcohol and drugs, this has only been at a recreational level, and Ms. Higgins claims that not to be addicted to either of these 2 substances. At present, the defendant has no fixed abode, and she sleeps on the floor at her friend's house on the most of the nights. She has no contact with any of her family, and as a child she was brought up in care homes. Although she has no fixed abode, the provision services have offered Ms. Higgins a place to stay at a Boyle hostel, which is located in the West Bromwich area. It is for these reasons that have been stated the defence believes that bail should be granted to Ms. Higgins. She shows no signs of violence, and there is no indication that she is going to be a threat to herself or any member of the public. She has no reason to abscond, as she feels that she is innocent and she would like to fight her case in court. And she has been offered a place to stay at the bail hostel, which is in West Bromwich. So this concludes the defence's application for bail. Does have any questions that I might be able to assist you with?
Yes, thank you, counsel. If I were to grant bail, what conditions would you suggest I impose on Miss Higgins with regards to perhaps a curfew for her?
I would suggest that for Ms. Higgins to attend the police station maybe every morning or every evening, or maybe both, whichever way would suit the court, to go in and sign to show attendance. And another condition that could be put on is that she could come to a curfew, maybe say from 7 p.m. in the evening to 7 a.m. and in the bail hostel, so she's not able to go out anywhere during them hours.
Counsel, you stated there that Miss Higgins admits freely to using alcohol and drugs.
Yeah.
Noted. What would you suggest I should impose on Miss Higgins again?
Perhaps you could set a course for Miss Higgins to attend, that she could attend during the day, so she's doing something with her time rather than having free time to think what to do. She could attend a course which could be set by the court, and that she could be occupied with.
So it's your suggestion that I put her on a drug rehabilitation program?
Yeah.
Perhaps. Also, Mr. Shan, you quite eloquently stated to me that Miss Higgins was looking for employment.
Yes.
What sort of methods is she taking, or steps is she taking to look for employment that you are aware of? Because it would be quite easy for someone to turn around to me, or yourself indeed, and state that they are looking for employment when in actual fact they are not.
I was told by Ms. Higgins that she attends the job centre regularly, and she checks all the jobs there, and she has printed a CV out and handed it to various shops and companies asking them for employment.
So Miss Higgins is taking steps, active steps towards
Active.
finding employment.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Shan. I shall retire and deliberate.
Thank you.
You may be seated.